In this video, I'm going to talk about the transition options that we have in Prime. Inside of Prime, once you have a set list, on the right-hand side of your set list, you can see the different transition options. The default transition is stop. That means that when it gets to the end of the song, it's going to stop playing, which is the default. Now, if you want your songs to automatically play into each other, you can use different transition options that we've provided in Prime. So let me show you the first one. If you click on the transition for this song, let's look at the first one, and this is called Crossfade. What's going to happen is when it gets to the end of the song, it's going to start crossfading into the next song in your set list. By crossfade, it means that the audio in the first song is going to fade out, and the audio in the second song is going to start fading in. Let me go ahead and press play.
And 2, 3, 4.
My click track stopped. My new song is fading in. That is crossfade. Now, what's also really great about the crossfade transition is that you can also use something called crossfade on demand. If crossfade is enabled while the track is playing, if you press the advance arrow, you can crossfade at any time within the song. So let me go ahead and press play on this pad. And I'm going to press the advance arrow to start crossfade on demand.
Intro 2, 3, 4.
Crossfade on demand is a really great feature because it lets you go into a song at any time you want. So check this out. Even in the middle of a song, you could crossfade into your second song by just double tapping on it or double clicking on the song. Watch this. So with crossfade, you can either crossfade at the end of a song by just letting the song end naturally, or you can crossfade on demand by pressing the advance arrow or double tapping on any song that you want to crossfade into. Crossfade is a really great feature inside of Prime. Let's look at the other ones. So I'm going to click on this. Let's look at overlap. Overlap works the same way as crossfade, except that instead of fading the audio out and fading it in, it actually just overlaps the two. So the audio stays the same. Let me go ahead and press play.
And 2, 3, 4.
So you could hear the pad start right away at full volume. And that is overlap. So it works very much like crossfade, but it just doesn't fade out. The next one is called auto advance. With auto advance, when it gets to the end of the song, it's going to end the first song, but then go to the next song and immediately start playing.
And 2, 3, 4.
When it gets to the end, it's going to go to the next song and start playing it right away. Now, one thing to keep in mind with all of these transitions is that you can edit the end time of a song. So if the ending of the song is too long, up here in the top right corner, you can actually trim back the end time to bring it back 5 seconds. That way the song will end a little faster.
2, 3, 4.
Now, in that case, I probably should have used a crossfade so that it wasn't so abrupt, but this shows you how you can how you can trim the end time of any song. Let's go and look at some other transitions. The next one is advance. What this one does is when it gets to the end of the song, and let me go ahead and set that end time back to what it was. When it gets to the end of the song, it's actually going to load the next song, but it won't play it.
And 2, 3, 4.
So when it gets to the end here, it's going to load my next song, but it will not play the next song. That's a great feature as well. Another transition is called trigger. On trigger, this is for people who, when you get to the end of the song, you just want to keep a click going forever so that you can play another bridge or play a chorus. And so trigger is for you because the click will just keep going forever and ever until you go to a different song. So let's go ahead and press play on this one, and I'm going to show you how trigger works.
2, 3, 4.
When it gets to the very end, the click is just going to keep going forever and ever and ever so that you can play another bridge or another chorus. So those are the transition options inside of Prime. You can use those to really make your set list flow together so that you have a very smooth worship set. And remember too, that you can also use the start and end times to trim songs so that you can really make those transitions even more smooth and more tight. So I hope you enjoy the transitions in Prime.